Okay, I'm just going to repeat some of the things that I said just a minute ago. My name is Coach Michelle. This is a restorative yoga practice. And most of you probably know what you should have for restorative yoga. You're in comfy clothes, like comfortable, loose clothes. It's really great. I even wear sweatshirts sometimes when I do restorative. I always grab a few pillows. I usually have about 4 pillows or a bolster. A block is always good too. A blanket, a folded blanket, or a folded beach towel. We're going to do some Nadi Shodan breathing today, which is really wonderful. So if you have any essential oil, it's really lovely to add that to your practice. So I have lavender oil here. You don't need it, but it is kind of nice. And then if I've been mentioning the eye pillows, so if you guys have gotten any eye pillows off Amazon, or there's a lot of places, I can actually post that in our Rockstar page, some things that I recommend for restorative, and this is one of them. I love using this at the end. This one is with lavender, and you can heat it up for winter, and then you can actually freeze it or put some coldness to it for summer. So these are so amazing to help cool you down. Okay, you can't participate, so you're gonna have to go out. Come on. Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna put him out. Thank you, buddy. Good boy. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start in our seated Sukhasana pose. Nice and tall spine, settling in however your legs feel comfortable to cross. Palms on the knee. Tall spine, roll the shoulders back, close the eyes, soften the jaw, soften the eyelids, soften the brow. And just breathe, settle in to the stillness. Inhale through the nose deeply. Pause at the top of the breath, and then exhale out the nose. A couple more times through the nose, pausing at the top and exhaling. Research has shown that just doing this normal deep breath helps to lower the stress hormone in our body. It doesn't take very many or very long to do that. So just knowing that that tool is right there whenever we have that stress is really helpful to know. Now inhale through the nose, pause at the top, and then open the mouth and exhale as if you're fogging a mirror. Ha. Inhale. Exhale, ha. 2 more. And 1 more. Bring the hands to heart center. Find the heartbeat on your fingertips, maybe against your thumb and the breastbone. Flutter the eyes open. Roll the wrists out. You work on a computer like me. Roll the other direction. Our wrists and shoulders and back take a toll, right? Switch the legs. Left hand on the right knee. Right fingertip at the left hip. Sit tall, turn to the side of you, and then look over the right shoulder, softening the shoulders as you do so. And just staying there for a couple deep breaths. Come home, hands on the knee. Seated cat-cow, rounding the back, looking down. Inhale, cow, reaching forward. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Come back to the neutral tall spine. Turn the other way. Right hand on the left knee, turning to the side, softening the shoulders, and then looking over the left shoulder. Just breathe normally. Come back home. Find your way to a seated cat-cow a few times. I just had my second COVID shot yesterday, so I'm totally feeling it. Today, a little fluish, but this is what I love about restorative yoga is it's a practice that we can do even when we're not feeling well, and you feel better afterwards, almost 100% of the time. Okay, let's take our right leg in our hand, just like we're cradling a baby. And I just want you to literally rock the baby, opening up the right hip. Take the left hand on the floor, grab the toe with your peace fingers, and you can bring it in a little bit and hold it here with a tall spine, or you can kind of rock over to the left hip and reach out with the right leg, holding the right toe. You're welcome to bring it to a bent knee too. So just settle into that soft knee. Coming back to the cradling of the leg, and just a few times. And then lay the baby down. Other side. Right hand comes down on the ground. Grab the toe with the left hand. Lean over to the right side, lifting the left leg. Soft knee. Nice deep breath. Bring it in and cradle the baby one more time. 3, 4 rocks here. And then set the leg down, feet touching, knees out to the side. This is Baddha Konasana right here. This is Baddha Konasana. You can take your fingertips behind your hips and then have a nice tall spine here and just settle in here. Or if you'd like to round the back with me, you can kind of build your props here. Nice tall props. I'm going to scoot my feet forward a little bit and then just round my back forward, resting either my forehead on the back of the arms, on the back of your hands. See how that feels, or you can take it right cheek. So see what feels good here. It might feel good to turn your head. It might feel good just to keep your head straight forward. So we're going to be here for a little bit. Rounding the spine. Settling into that nice curvature of the spine, bringing yourself up high enough so that you feel that comfort. Let the body get heavy and just fall forward. Soften the shoulders. Soften the hips. Inhale deeply into the lower lobes of the belly. You have space there, so fill it up. And then exhale. If you have your head turned to one side, then turn it to the other side so that your neck can feel the stretch here. And then settle in and get heavy. Notice the rounding of the spine all the way from the lower back up through the shoulders where the shoulders get heavy. Inhale deeply and exhale. Let it go. And let it go. Slowly and gently rise up. Take your props and place them in front of you. We're going to make our way onto our hands and knees. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're going to sit back down. I'm sorry. I forgot. We're going to do the Nadi Shodan breathing. So we're going to kind of, before we do some more relaxing poses, we're going to kind of clear our channels here. So if you have your oil, place it on the bottom of the palm of your right hand. Okay. To you, it'll look like my left. Rub your palms together. It's your right hand. You're going to place the middle fingers down so that only your thumb and your pinky are sticking out of your right hand. Placing the thumb on the nostril, the right side. Inhale deeply. Pause at the top. Seal the left nostril with the pinky and then exhale out the right nostril. Now inhale through the right. Pause at the top, seal the right nostril, exhale out the left. Now inhale through the left. Pause at the top, seal the left, exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Pause at the top, seal the right nostril, exhale out the left. This is a slow, deliberate practice, pausing at the top and bottom. Continue that several times as I explain what we're doing here. So just continue that. Close your eyes. Allow yourself this time to explore that breath. So we're clearing our energy channels here from our root chakra all the way to our crown. As we inhale and exhale, we have these two kind of helix energy channels that rise up and they cross over the root chakra, the solar plexus through our belly, heart chakra, our throat chakra, and they exit out of each nostril. So as we are doing this cleansing breath, this centering breath, we are getting our energy balanced. We can get very off during the day. So finish up your last round of breathing. Nadi Shodan. You can do this anywhere at any time. It's available to you to bring you back to that nice center. Good. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way to our hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tabletop pose, rounding the back, cat, keeping the back nice and rounded. Yeah, belly button reaches up to the sky. And then bring the belly button down to the ground, tail and crown rise into cow. Yeah, shoulder blades move to the midline of the back when you do this. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Nice and deliberate with that pause. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And come to a neutral spine. Return to your normal breath. Walk the knees back one step. And then roll the hips to the right for 3 times. Change directions. Good. Come back, push the hips back. Take the knees wide on the mat, toes touching. Press back into Balasana pose, pushing the hips back, walking the hands forward, resting the forehead on the floor, and you're welcome to grab a pillow here or a blanket to soften the forehead stance here. So just kind of settle in. One of the hardest things about restorative yoga, and you guys have heard this before, so forgive me, but I do have to kind of remind everybody, is that we are not conditioned in our society to be calm and still, right? It's like we jump from task to task to task, to event to event. And even watching TV is a marathon because there's scrolling messages and there's things that pop up, and like everything is so constantly bringing our attention elsewhere. So, you know, these moments where we and your dogs, right, are asking for your attention, your cats and your kids, right? So these moments where we can do this, where we can be still and let ourselves kind of fall into some comfort is so, so great for our bodies. And it's a great thing for our kids to see us do. My kids have seen me for years teaching them in their classrooms and things, just breathing, being still, slowing down, listening. So I applaud you for, it's a hard practice. It's hard for our mind, right? Good. Come up into tabletop pose. That pose is available to you anytime tonight. So if you want to come into that pose, you can. Right now, though, let's take a pillow behind our legs. We're on our knees. We're going to sit back on our pillow. And I just want you to reach your arms up over the head. I have a sweater on, so I don't know if you can see, but we're going to reach our arms up over our head. Reach for our right wrist. Reach up towards the ceiling and then tilt it to the left. So we're opening up the side body here, the rib cage here on the side. Now you're going to notice that breath is a little challenging, but I ask that you call that breath that we've done in this opening sequence, that deep breath with the pauses at the top and bottom. Come back to center, grab the left wrist, reach up, tilt to the right. Opening up the left side body. Come back to center, reach the arms up, and then stand on the knees, bring the arms down by your side. Good. Good, roll out the wrists. Take it back to tabletop. You can remove your pillow. We won't need that yet. Taking the left arm, reaching it out to the side of us, weaving it under the right arm, taking it down to the elbow, shoulder, ear. So now we're opening up the shoulder here. Melt into it, resting the ear on the floor or ear on the pillow. This is a good time to grab a pillow underneath the shoulder, supporting the head, or both. Let it go. A little more. A little more. Slowly unwind out of this, bringing that arm over to the side, hand comes down. Right arm reaches out, same thing here. Tuck it underneath. The left arm, bringing it down to the elbow, shoulder, ear. Find the comfort here. If it's in your practice to reach your left hand forward all the way to the top of your mat, do that now. Otherwise, you can just keep it to a bent arm. Just settling in, getting heavy. Inhale, rise. Bring the arm out to your side and then down. Okay, let's walk the knees back a little bit. We're going to need a pillow or two. I'm going to have one for my head. I'm going to have one on my right side of me. Walking my legs back a little bit, making my way down to my belly. We're going to move into half frog, my favorite pose. My favorite restorative pose. Resting my left cheek on the floor, taking my arms in a field goal position, scarecrow position, bringing my right leg out to the side, completely supported in the pillow. So we're kind of leaning or tilting off to the left side of our body, giving space to the breath as we breathe deeply into the left side body. We're going to be here for a couple minutes. I'd like you to really dive into some comfort here. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. Grab that now. Finding that softness. I want something a little calmer for you guys. Here you go. I don't know if you can hear that. Hopefully you can hear that. Soften your shoulders. Soften your legs. inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and then exhale slowly, noticing as you do that a few more times, the little massage that you're giving to the left side of your body as it presses against the earth. Slowly and gently rise out of this pose, just however feels good to your body to come out of it. And now you're going to move your props to the other side. So you're going to move the props to the left side of your body, making your way with your field gold arms or your scarecrow arms, whatever we call these cactus arms, turning over to your right cheek, right leg bent to the side, and then settling in here. Yeah. So pay attention to what your body needs. You might hold stress in your hips. Maybe it's your gut. Maybe you hold it in your shoulders like me. Jaw. Or maybe you frown and you hold it in your forehead and your eye and your brow. So pay attention to all those body parts, starting with the hips, moving up, giving a little softness with each breath. Aw, lay down with mommy. That's sweet. Yeah, nice and relaxed. Nice deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Just as slow. Couple more times. Nice deep exhale, soften. Come out of this pose. We're going to move our way into a supported pigeon pose. So I personally like the smaller pillows for this, but you can fold a standard pillow, or if you have a bolster, you can do that as well. So we're going to start in tabletop pose. We're going to walk the right knee back. Well, let's see. I want you to walk the left knee back. And then bring the right knee right between the wrists. And then move the foot to the outer edge of the left side of the mat. So it's kind of off the mat. Here is where we can find our support here with our pillows, however many. I think one's probably good for me tonight. Coming up on the fingertip, walking the left leg back so that we can sit into the pillow. So find that point where you feel like you're rested. You can stay here, or you can lay the body down, resting the right cheek on the floor, pillow, settling in, getting nice and comfortable. Let's imagine the shoulders falling, the hips getting heavy, And release the legs. Let the legs fall where they may. So as you sit here with your right leg forward here in pigeon, you are giving a nudge and a squeeze to the right side of your intestines here. That's the ascending colon. It's a nice nudge as you inhale and exhale. Just nice and slow, kind of a contracting in and out and softening. Soften a little more. A little more. Nice big inhale and exhale. Slowly and gently rise up back to the fingertips. Just stay here, finding that tall spine, and just give me a nice big inhale and exhale. To come out of it, you can do whatever feels good to your body. I like to tuck my back toe, lift my knee, bring my knee forward and rest it down. It kind of gives me some space to bring the right leg out. Back to tabletop, walk the knees back. Now bring the left knee forward, left foot to the outer edge of the right side of the mat. Come up on the fingertips, align the hips, walk the leg back. Walk that right leg back. Find your prop, settle into that pillow. I want that hip to be comfortable. This is a tough pose to hold, so I really want you to feel like you're kind of, cradling yourself with comfort. So wherever you need it, shoulder, your hips, I have bony feet, so if I'm on a hard surface, sometimes I have to put something underneath my feet. So whatever your knee, whatever feels good, I want it to be a comfortable pose because it's very powerful if you can hold this pose comfortably and then relax. So let's do that. Taking our right cheek on the pillow, settling in. Let it go. Let it go. Now inhale deeply and hold at the top and exhale slowly. Now we are nudging the left side of our body, the descending colon, helping and aiding in that elimination process, right? Just deeply breathing, feeling that massaging on the left side. Just a few more times. Okay. Come out of this pose, however feels good to your body. Let's open up our chest. Let's work with the heart chakra. Okay. Before we do that, just take both hands on your heart area here. We're going to inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. That's the expansion we want here. So I'm gonna have a flatter pillow for my head, and I'm gonna build up the area where my heart is gonna land. So if you fold a pillow, that's fine. But we want our heart to be higher than our head. Coming onto our sit bones, you just kind of have to eyeball it. Bringing ourselves down, rounding the spine. Taking it right there between the shoulder blades, resting the back of our head on the pillow. If you need to elevate your head, please do so. You can keep your knees bent to start, palms by your side. This is a supported Matsyama pose, fish pose. If it feels okay to bring your legs all the way out, you can do that. So just do what feels comfortable for the lower body. Open through the heart. Let the shoulders fall. Relax the hands. Relax the feet. If your neck needs a little extra support or cushion, you can lift your head now. It's kind of a tough pose. So if you need that, go ahead and offer that. Inhale deeply, hold at the top, and then exhale slowly. 2 more times. Good, raise the head. Now fold that pillow underneath your head so that you're elevated now, maybe a couple pillows. You want to be in an inclined position now. So now your head is higher than your heart. You're in an inclined position. Bend the knees. Feet are going to touch, and the knees are going to bow out to the sides. This is a supine incline Baddha Konasana. Good. Let the tummy relax here. Let the shoulders fall. The heart open. The hips get heavy. You want to walk your feet out a little bit more for comfort. See how that feels to have a little bit wider of a diamond pose with your legs. Inhale, feel the rib cage expand. Continue that a few times at your own pace. One more big inhale and exhale. Using the elbows, you can, well, first bring your knees up, and using your elbows, you can kind of bring yourself back up to a seated position. So we're gonna move our props a little bit. I'm gonna keep a low pillow for my head, but now we're gonna lift the hips to a supported bridge pose. Getting my upper body nice and comfortable. I like to support my shoulders, taking a pillow underneath the hip. You can bring it higher if you wish. See how that feels. If you want to go a little higher, grab that other pillow or fold your pillow, rest it right at that lower part of the back, right, that flat part of the back. Feels so good to open up the gut. It's a place where we hold our stress. Keeping the legs bent, or if you want to try and straighten the legs, bringing the heel to the floor, do that now. I like to rest my hands on my belly and just feel that opening here through our gut. We hold a lot of stress there. Wiggle your shoulders, shimmy your shoulders so that they come together. Maybe move your head so that your head's nice and flat, chin pointed to the sky. Let the feet fall. And then get heavy. If you feel any crunching in your back, move the pillow down a little bit to the lower portion of your spine so that it's your tailbone that's the highest part. That part of your back. Slowly bend the left knee in and hold it here. Send the left leg long. Bring the right knee in. Hold. Relax everything. Bring the left knee up to meet the right. Just hold it here. Roll out the ankles. And then change directions. We're on the home stretch. Take the feet down. Remove the pillows underneath us. We're going to stand on the sky. So adjust your hips, wiggle them a little bit, and then stand on the sky. Hands on the belly. We're kind of engaging the lymphatic system here. The lymphatic system helps us to release toxins from our body. Flexing the feet, pointing the toe. Flexing the feet, pointing the toe. Move into happy baby by grabbing the big toe, bringing the knees to the sides of us. Letting that lower back make contact, and then if you want to rock side to side, you can massage those kidneys a little bit. Kidneys help with a lot of elimination as well. Very good. Bring the knees back in. Now keep them together and then just make little circles to the right 3 times. And to the left. Sending the legs long. We're going to move into banana pose. Okay, arms overhead, reach overhead. Wiggle the shoulders, shimmy the shoulders so the shoulder blades come together and you feel nice and flat. If this feels good to you, you can stay here. But to open up that side body, walk the feet over to the right. Left ankle crosses over the right. Grab the left wrist and then tilt the body to the upper body towards, you kind of have to shimmy a little bit, kind of wiggle over to the right, making the shape of a banana. Soften the left hip, soften the left shoulder. Breathe deeply, 5 breaths here. Let the upper body, let it go. Walk the feet back to center. Bring the arms straight out. Shimmy the shoulders together. Walk the feet over to the left. Right ankle crosses over left. Grab the right wrist. Tilt over to the left and shimmy the shoulders flat. And then soften everything. Let everything go. Good. Slowly and gently bring everything back to center, keeping the arms over the head. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Bringing the arms to the sides of us, straight out, palms down, bending the knees. Moving over, knees drop to, oops, sorry, I got a wall in the way. Knees drop over to the right side. Good. And then bring some softness in the the left shoulder. If you would like to look to your left, you can, but it might feel more comfortable to support the head in a pillow and just look to the sky. Let the legs flow where they may. They might shift and move. Moving our body and staying here in a twist for 10 breaths. Letting go of any tension, letting go of any holding, anything stressful that might have happened today, just let it go. Finish up your last 2 breaths here. And then bring the knees back up to center, keeping the arms wide, palms down, bringing the knees over to the left side, finding the comfort in the shoulders, looking to the sky, closing the eyes, settling in. Peace, peace, peace. Moving into our 10 breaths. Nice and slow. Finishing up that breath, that last breath here. Good. Bring the knees back to center. Yeah, do those knee circles a few more times, right and left, massaging those kidneys again. And now we move into the lovely nurturing pose of Shavasana, which is corpse pose. Bringing the legs straight out, arms down by your side, palms up. Let the feet fall to the side. Like they just kind of open, and your legs are, kind of wider maybe, so that your feet, your heels are relaxed. And we're going to spend some time here, about 4 minutes in this pose. If you have your eye pillow, now's a good time to place your eye pillow on your eyes. Bring yourself into that nice darkness. Nice big inhale and exhale. Slowly and gently bringing some movement into your fingers and toes. Maybe you're bending your knees, maybe you're rolling your ankles, your wrists, just whatever your body needs to come back. Good. Slowly make your way over to your right or left side into a fetal position. And this is a beautiful position to stay in because it's a very nurturing, comfortable pose. It kind of preps us for sleep. But the one thing I love about it is if you have the essential oils in your palm, placing the palm in your eyelids, right on your eyelids, resting them gently here. No, not a lot of pressure, just holding them there so you can get that sensation of darkness and explore the shapes and colors behind the eyelids as you just rest and enjoy this piece for a few more deep breaths. The fetal pose is one where I like to take this time to be thankful or give gratitude to something that I'm just thankful for. And we have so much to be thankful for. Some days it doesn't, isn't always as obvious, but try to think of those things right now. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a situation, a job, or opportunity. But say thank you. Slowly and gently make your way back up to seated position with me, with one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Taking your time. Be still, see if you can find the heartbeat. Just breathe naturally. One inhale, one exhale. Bring the hands to heart center and finish the practice and seal our practice with the sound of Om. Inhale first. Inhale. Om. Bring your hands between the brow. We bow to each other for showing up today for this beautiful nurturing practice of yoga. Namaste. Thank you guys. Always a pleasure to have you. I appreciate you. Thank you for always coming and being here. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you sleep well. Get some rest. I thank you. Have a nice night. See you guys next Thursday.